Hello, everyone, and we're back. Sorry about that. I had to start a new recording. And without further ado, let's go ahead and meet up with Silali, and see her probably puking her guts out. Because, boy, was that a lot that just happened for all of us involved. Alright, we don't have to go too far, and I'm heading the wrong way already. I am directionally challenged at times, I will fully admit it. Alright.
Well, great view, right? I love coming here by myself.
Now you have company,
Wow, it's beautiful!
Thank you for bringing us here. You got a little something on your, on your, on the corner of your. I'll just get it. There you go.
You're making me want to cry.
I think you need it. I think you honestly need it. I think it's always good to get like a nice, good cry every now and again.
Oh no, what do we do? Please don't cry!
I think no, Paimon, no. I think she really needs it right now.
I was an expression, okay? A figure of speech. I'm just... embarrassed. Here you are thanking me. Even after you helped me all this time. Let's just have a casual conversation. It's easiest that way.
Yeah, we can do that.
Really? You don't seem like the kind of person who keeps things casual.
Well, I guess I used to be more of a stickler for the rules.
Well, things change.
And you're right. I don't usually open up to the people of my tribe like this.
But we're the main characters, so we get a pass.
I'm just an eccentric old hag to them. That story's been passed down so long. It might as well be true.
Oh, honey, gosh darn it! Hugs all around, everyone.
What? You're just a regular person.
No, she's not. But you don't have to be.
The kids of my tribe would have a heart attack if they heard you say that. Granny Eastley is a powerful figure. Be careful around her. That's what they'd say.
Well, you are powerful. Are they afraid of you?
Some are. Others are mad I always come out on top. A few decades like that, and people stop knowing how to deal with you.
It just kind of...
What about you? Are you scared of me?
I mean, personally, I would say yes and no, honestly. I mean, for Pete's sakes, I literally saw you in a drunken state. I don't think I could be too scared of you, ultimately.
We don't find you scary at all.
Huh. That's because you're not from my tribe. You don't know how many delusions of grandeur I've destroyed just by existing. I make people realize that no matter how hard they work, they'll never become a living legend like me.
My expectations. But that's unfair to both you and to themselves as well.
Oh, not to brag or anything. Maybe it's hard to believe. Just pretend I never said anything.
We believe you. Shilonen has full faith in your abilities, and Auroran didn't seem scared of you. He thinks of you as his granny, right?
Yes, but Auroran's a special case. Mavuika already told you about her plan. And you've given so much help to Auroran and me. You deserve to learn the full truth.
Again, what have we actually done? We've, besides being main character.
Auroran's not like other people. As I mentioned, he was abandoned as a child. The reason being, his soul is incomplete. The Masters of the Nightwind view this as a bad omen, capable of bringing about illness and misfortune.
Interesting. Now, when you say his soul's incomplete, is that suggesting that maybe he was... Is he like a collection of souls put together, maybe? Like, did someone, like, handcraft him? Or was he... Or since he was a child, did something happen, he was on the verge of death or something, and he was already in the process of dying before he was found?
No one knows who his parents were. He was just left on a rock in the wilderness. It's a miracle he wasn't devoured by some wild beast.
A miracle, huh?
The Masters of the Nightwind believe they can see human souls. And in Auroron's incomplete soul, they saw a possibility for Natlan. A possibility to turn Auroron into a vessel for lost souls.
Is that... Okay.
The ceremony would allow lost souls to gather within him. Auroron would then be sent to the Night Kingdom to return the souls to their rightful place, strengthening the ley lines and completing the ceremony.
Okay. But...
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
You... I don't think it would, considering probably the state that he's in.
Now, you see the problem.
Oh, okay, no, it would actually, okay.
When damage occurs to the Night Kingdom, the souls held within disperse and remain adrift, unable to find a way back to the ley lines. This loss of souls damages the Night Kingdom even further. The ceremony can send back countless souls at once, which would benefit the Night Kingdom and the souls themselves. Of course, the vessel, Auroron, would be sacrificed in the process.
Okay, yeah, no, I don't like that at all.
I wasn't surprised the chief at the time came up with the plan. The ley lines were already in a terrible state. A suitable candidate for the ceremony appears, and now you have the chance to make things better. Of course you're going to take it. When the chief asked for my opinion, I didn't give my approval, but I didn't object either. So they went ahead with the ceremony. It failed, and Auroron escaped with his life.
Okay, so there was a difficult situation going on ultimately, and the chief at the time saw a seemingly only option at the time as well. You know, you obviously could not condemn, Auroron to such a fate, but you also couldn't object either given the circumstances. Oh boy. It's one of those things where you just kind of see everything, you understand, but it's a sucky situation ultimately.
Pathetic, isn't it? By not objecting, I basically gave them the go-ahead. Maybe they didn't have my explicit approval, but it's not like I did the right thing. If the ceremony was successful, Auroron would probably be dead.
Someone who you now consider as your dear grandson too, that's constantly in the back of your head, that guilt that you feel every single time you look at him.
Of course, in my tribe, death is rarely something to fear. But what kind of message would we be sending by sentencing a newborn to death?
Oh!
By using a human life as a tool?
Okay. I mean, yeah, that is a horrible way of looking at people.
It's not right. So, when I learned the ceremony had failed, I was ashamed by my inaction, and absolutely relieved by the result. The plan was never a secret. Or, I guess I should say, there was no point to keeping it a secret. A simple investigation from Auroron would reveal everything. Everyone thought he would be happy he survived. And he never really said anything to the contrary. But just as I was about to put all of it behind me, he asks this question. Would Natlan have been saved if the ceremony succeeded?
Oh, that's heartbreaking. That is a heartbreaking thing to hear.
he knows that. But he still feels guilty. Auroron has a strong ability to perceive souls. More than any of us. He understands just how dire the situation with ley lines has become.
Again, this entire situation sucks, but you shouldn't... You shouldn't feel guilty for wanting to just live and exist.
Maybe he chose to work with the Fatui because he still thinks he owes a debt to Natlan. I can only imagine what they told him.
Traveler, didn't the captain say he found a way to solve the crisis? Maybe that's what brought Auroron into this.
More than likely, yeah.
Anyway, we can't just let things go on like this. We have to convince him to come back.
Yeah, that should be our current next step.
You don't look so good, Seatlally.
Oh no, she's not good.
Maybe you should head back and get some sleep.
She's both physically and mentally not okay right now.
Probably drank too much. It's okay. The fresh air is doing me good.
Let's just move you away from the ledge over there, if just for our peace of mind, of course, and for your just to be on the safe side. Oh no.
Okay. Forget that. I need to go home. I hit it a little too hard.
Quickly turn her around. She's about to, spray everywhere, everyone. Get your coats on. Alright. Look out below! No, you don't.
You've helped me so much already. How do I even begin to thank you?
My first things first, go to bed. Go get some rest.
Hey, we're friends, aren't we? Besides, you already said you owe us a favor, so you don't need to worry about us.
Good point. Well, I'll go home and get some sleep. We can figure out our next move in the morning.
And also, I don't think we ever brought up the spirit stone in front of her, so let's just throw that under the rug as well. Let's just conveniently just ignore that. Yep, just keep on going.
I like the sound of that.
Oh, honey, yes, we are friends, yes. Just please, hugs. Hugs for everyone.
Aurora's probably back with the captain, don't you think?
I mean, honestly, I feel like I'm saying that about just every single character I've seen up to this point, honestly. But more so a lot in Natlan so far. Yep, we should tell everything like the little weasel we are. Including the juicy parts.
You mean about the backup plan? Do you really believe what the captain told us?
Yeah, she needs to know at the very least what the heck's going on. And at least maybe she'll have, some idea what this is about. I believe this has something to do with maybe that... I'm trying to think what it was. Unless there's something up with her mindscape situation, or unless it's something along the lines of the symbols lighting up. No, I feel like that was part of the main plan, so I'm not... I don't know, I'm spitballing here at this point. Yeah, we should just be upfront with her.
You're right. We should just go to her directly. But she's probably asleep. We can find her first thing in the morning.
Oh, Lord.
For now, let's... go to bed.
Oh, don't do that. You're gonna make me yawn, too. That I already did. Oh, my Lord. Oh, the transitions. The flickering light splits in twain. Oh, that sounds... That sounds like a good thing that's going to happen. Nothing bad's gonna happen at all. It will be fine. I will not be surprised if there's a treasure chest in these horns. I would be disappointed with the game developers if there isn't a treasure chest hidden in there. I thought there was something weird about the music. Alright, let's see. Here we are. Alright, back into the Weary Inn. That scene. Hi, Mon.
Why is it so noisy outside? Pirates still have me sleep.
You and me both.
What's going on?
Oh boy. Well, I mean, I just hear a lot of music going on in the background, so everything sounds normal to me. Alright, well, let's see what catastrophe is gonna happen now. You know, what's gonna make me gasp? What's gonna make me curse? What's gonna make me cry? What's gonna make me happy? We shall all see in 1 second. Maybe longer. This is probably... I'm expecting the big cutscene to happen soon. The glimpses I
you're
got
already here.
in the trailer.
I was just about to come get you.
Oh boy. Does she remember?
Wow, you're up early. That's impressive, especially after all the drinking last night.
Paimon, we do not speak of the night before.
Let's not bring up last night.
There
I'm
it
embarrassed
is.
about the whole thing.
Well, honestly, you needed to vent. You needed it. You needed and deserved to vent.
Anyway, I was also woken up by the commotion. Looks like all the warriors from the stadium are on the move.
Oh boy.
I heard many areas have been attacked by the Abyss, including the Masters of the Nightwind. I need to head back right away.
Oh, shoot. I need to mute that. I hope that did not get picked up.
The Abyss attacked again? Are you sure you can handle it on your own? Do you need our help?
I'll be fine. We also have the support of the warriors stationed at the various outposts. Given the quick response, things shouldn't get too serious.
Yet.
The stadium could always use more manpower, so you should join the forces here.
And Auroron?
I'm done making excuses for him. He's not a child anymore. He needs to take responsibility for his actions.
Fair.
I was the one who vouched for him, so I need to report back to the Speaker's chamber. I'll accept however they choose to handle the situation. But I should be able to convince them to let me go back to my tribe first to deal with the attack.
Okay.
As for the ancient name, once we handle this crisis, I'll talk to Shilonen right away. Don't worry, I never forget a promise to a friend.
Aww. You be careful and yeah, keep an eye out for Auroron as well.
Thank you. Alright, I need to start heading back.
Actually, I think he's closer than you think. Just casually looks at my party members. Bye-bye.
Shield's in a hurry. The situation must be really serious.
Well, of course, the Abyss is attacking all over at this point.
Oh, looks like a lot of people are heading to the stadium. Let's see what's going on.
Probably some yelling, some screaming, and explosions. Probably lots of explosions. Actually, it's probably going to bring up the Faith. If I recall, Faith was part of the theme going on here, so I'm pretty sure we're going to be revisiting that here in a second. Hi, everyone.
Traveler, over here! Perfect. Our star Outlander has appeared. Oh, you're all here! But, what's with the whole star Outlander thing?
I don't know, I kind of like the title.
Just my way of saying how awesome you are. We've got a real emergency on our hands, so this is the perfect time for you to show off your skills.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, you all are showing very conflicting information here. You say it's an emergency, then you say it's not an emergency. Add on to the fact that you're already saying it's an emergency, and also you're stating all this, but nothing in the background has changed music or sound effect wise. So it just kind of seems like this is sort of normal-ish, sort of. It's a little odd. At least it's giving me a little bit of a, I want to say whiplash, just making me a little just confused here a little bit.
Alright, but can we get a quick rundown of the situation first?
That is good, yes. I want to know what I'm walking into.
The Abyss suddenly attacked the Collective of Plenty, the Masters of the Nightwind, the Children of Echoes, and a number of our camps and outposts in the wild.
Okay, so not only was this all at once, but it was obviously a strategic, reason for this, more than likely.
Yes, and the attacks are increasing in frequency.
The tribes have plenty of defenses, so they're safe for now, but I can't say the same for the adventurers and merchants stuck in the wild. Chaska and I have been searching for survivors and treating the wounded. We just got back, but we need to head out again soon.
I plan on heading back to the Collective of Plenty, just in case my tribe needs me.
Okay.
What about you, Mualani? Where are you gonna go?
Everywhere.
I'll go help the Children of Echoes. They're the closest, so I can start fighting right away.
Okay, you be careful.
What about you guys? We could go together.
Well, first, I need to talk to the Pyro Archon first. I'm not gonna say unless the game's gonna throw me under the bus, I'm just going to just say I need to talk to the Pyro Archon first.
Yeah, that does sound important. No worries. Just leave the Children of Echoes to us.
Alright, and if anything comes up, let us know.
Who knows? Maybe yours truly will have the Abyss on the run by the time you're finished.
Oh, please, can we not get into talks like that before things have happened? Because that just makes me more nervous, fish eyes.
That would be pretty great, actually. I hope my tribe gets through okay.
It'll be fine. Your tribe doesn't do all that bodybuilding for nothing.
Ooh. Okay, maybe I want to go over to your tribe real quick just to see, see how things are going over there. Just observing. Don't mind me. Don't mind, I'm just taking notes.
Let's part ways here for now. And most importantly, be careful, everyone.
Yes, I agree. Everyone be careful.
Oh, and some of us need to avoid getting contaminated by dangerous-looking substances. That will make my job a lot easier.
I like the fact her head is turned away, but I love how her eyes are still on a certain someone.
Koichi, do we really have to do this now?
It's alright. She's just looking out for everyone.
Okay, again, I understand adding a little jokes and everything, but it feels like this... Even the song in the background, it's like this is supposed to be a tense situation and scene, I feel like. But it's being a bit overshadowed by the kind of jokey atmosphere, as well as the cheerful music in the background.
Alright, let's hurry up and talk to the Pyro Archon so we can help the others.
There's a little bit of conflict of... how that scene's set up. At least to me, it seems like that. Alright, well, what we got up here? Who you talking to?
Oh, it's you two. As you can see, things are not looking good right now. People across Natlan are in danger.
I've heard. I haven't seen, but I've certainly have heard, sort of.
Look, I'm very interested in your recent adventures, but this is not a good time. So we'll have to keep our conversation short.
Alright, Sonny.
That's alright, we're also in a hurry. We're gonna go help the Children of Echoes after this.
Yeah, so, brief notes. Captain, Auroron, something about backup plan. Can you tell us now, please?
What?
Yeah, exposition.
So he thinks my plan is too risky. He thinks I'm being stubborn.
Well, I won't say is it true as can the Gnosis do what he said?
I shouldn't underestimate the Fatui's ability to gather intelligence. The Gnosis does have that function, but there's more to the story.
Of course there's always more to the story. There's one side, there's another side, and then there's the middle of truth from both of those sides.
I will answer you honestly, but you must help me keep this a secret.
I hate making promises, honestly, without, honestly, I'll try. I'll see. Again, I don't like this whole I don't like keeping this whole promise thing, before you tell me shtick. Just tell me and I'll try to do my best to understand.
I can use the power of the Gnosis to save Natlan, but it comes at a heavy price.
I figured, from what's been specified. What does that mean exactly?
The Gnosis would drain all the souls and memories from the Night Kingdom and weave them into a giant net, which would surround the ley lines and protect them against abyssal corrosion.
Okay, so you could... Okay. It would take all the people, all the souls and memories of the people who have passed that are in the Night Kingdom, basically protect a protective barrier of some kind around the ley lines and protect them from any further corrosion.
Wait, you can use souls to weave a net? But does that mean...
Yes.
Yes. It means sacrificing those souls in the process. Souls are just another form of life. The cruelty of this method is self-evident. The Night Kingdom not only houses the souls of the dead, but also our memories and legends. Using the Gnosis means converting all three into material for the net, erasing our history and culture.
We may be seeing this in the future. Yes, but if everything gets destroyed by the Abyss, though, then that will erase the history and culture regardless. But again, See, again, it's a sucky situation. It reminds me... Yeah, that's been the theme of Natlan in general, is that it is a sucky situation. You understand both sides and perspectives. But yeah, I would say, honestly, that is such an extreme thing to do, though. Like, literally taking the souls of the people who have passed on, lost souls at that, from the way it sounds like, and just stripping everything away that makes them them, and then... Yikes.
Even then, the net can still become corroded.
Oh.
If we cannot find a way to repair the damaged ley lines before that happens, then all those sacrifices are for nothing.
Okay, so it makes sense then. Okay, so it is literally if there is literally nothing else we can do, we can at the very least buy time, but it's only like a possible last-ditch scenario. So that makes sense why you wouldn't want to use it, obviously. Especially when there's not a guarantee that it will give you the time that you need to fix what needs to be fixed. So yeah. At least with the information that's been, and especially since the net can be corroded. See, that's the key thing here. So yeah, so unless you are put in a situation where you have absolutely no choice and you run out of all your other options and plans, then yes, then I would, let's say at that point, then use that option. But obviously, since there are other plans currently in the works at the moment, obviously try those first before potentially having to sacrifice people who have already passed on. Plus again, all the memories associated with it, the history as well. That would be horrible.
Given the enormity of the price, it's a solution I refuse to consider right now. I want us to win, but I also care about how we win, and what that means for us in the end. Now it's true, both plans come at a risk, but after weighing our options, this is our best bet.
Yeah, I will say that is an oddly specific function it can do.
Natlan is unique among the nations of Teyvat. Given the ever-looming threat of the Abyss, the Pyro-Archons had to account for the worst-case scenario.
Of course.
Having a contingency plan is our duty, not just to the people of Natlan, but to all who live on this continent. Still, this has always been a well-kept secret. I'm very curious how the captain learned this information.
Again, considering the situation... So what I understand, there were other Pyro-Archons before you came back from your stasis situation. So my best bet would be is that the captain is a previous... I think this will go back to the earlier thing I mentioned in my previous video with Natlan. Unless something was stated in the story that suggests otherwise. I would like to say the captain was probably a previous Archon, like he was the Pyro Archon at one point. Or maybe he knew someone or was related to someone who was the Pyro Archon. A friend, loved one, family member, etc., etc. And maybe that's how he learned about it. Because that's too... Again, the fact he knows this secret. Yeah, it definitely tells me that he knew... Either he himself was that person or he knows someone.
Oh, one more thing? The captain said he found another way to solve the problem. Could be equally as extreme, though.
Without the Gnosis, he should have no other option. But I see no reason for him to lie. Seems like our only path forward is to track him down, so he can answer that question for us.
Maybe beat him up a little bit.
Judging by your expression, you must have doubted me, even if just for a second.
There'll always be a little bit of doubt.
Not even a little! We would never... Wait, what are you talking about, Traveler?
I mean, past history, it's like, shouldn't fully trust someone, especially, for people we've just met, too. It's always good to be a little wary.
As expected. I appreciate your sincerity.
There's nothing, I think, there's nothing wrong with being wary.
Maybe it was out of caution, anxiety, or simple curiosity, but know this. No matter what, our goal remains the same. We both want to save the people of this land. So now that you have your answer, do you still doubt me?
Given the circumstances and the information presented to me, I would say not at this moment in time. I wouldn't say I don't still have my doubts, but I don't... there's no bad intentions, obviously. So yeah, not at all at the moment.
You scared, Paimon. You've really got a lot of guts, Traveler.
That's
so
a
do
good
you.
thing. Oh, and feel free to call me Mavuika. It's what all my friends call me, and I like it that way.
Aww. Now that's not, that's playing dirty.
As for the captain, the intelligence officers we assigned to the Fatui should be back soon. We'll get our answer then.
Oh, really?
That's great! Sounds like we just have to wait a little longer.
Yeah. Are the current attacks the beginning of the real disaster, though?
Not just yet. Even though the Abyss is attacking several locations at once, I'm confident the warriors stationed in those areas can handle it. Don't worry. I just need to finish coordinating our available manpower, then I'll take a small team to handle the difficult locations.
Wait, you're going to fight in person? Didn't you give up your power?
I don't think so.
That's true. I'm far less powerful than a god in my current state. But don't forget, I was an experienced and powerful warrior before I ever became the Pyro Archon.
I mean, you still have a... Do you have a vision? You probably have a vision.
No matter how you look at it, my duty is on the front lines.
Oh, wait, no. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Since Archons don't usually have visions, actually. They have it on them so they can use their powers so that it makes it look like they're using a vision. I think that was what that was about. I could be wrong. Anyways, regardless. Yep, you're inspiration to all your warriors. Sure, you're not stretching yourself too thin?
Oh, now you doubt my strength. That hurts, Traveler. If we had time to spar, you might think otherwise.
No, stop, don't, no. How horrible. Okay, Mom.
Anyway, even if we respond to these threats in time, it's not a permanent solution in the long run. I've considered moving my people to other nations, but given their close connection to the Night Kingdom, a forced evacuation would have devastating consequences. I've told the chiefs of each tribe to strengthen their defenses and advise people against leaving their settlements. Now, I just need to find the right time to disclose the true nature of the crisis to the people of Natlan.
There's probably not gonna really be a good time personally, but you probably should think about saying something sooner rather than later when things really start hitting the fan.
Paimon's a little worried about how people will react.
There'll be a lot of chaos, pandemonium, screaming, anger, sadness. There's gonna be a lot of reactions ultimately, but hopefully at the very least people will be able to join together for the upcoming fights.
Yes, but that won't be the only response.
Yep.
In any case, that's for me to worry about. I'll let you know when we have more information on the captain.
All right.
Alright, we should head out. Maybe we can join up with Milani. She can't be too far ahead.
Yep, we're gonna go ahead and head out. You take care of yourself, Mavuika.
No need to worry about me.
Oh, I'm gonna worry. So that's kind of what I do. That's kind of my thing. I worry about everyone. Well, onwards we go. All the way. Oh, wow. We're going all the way to the entrance, it seems. All right, let's see what this... Man, this is a long quest. No, we're already heading to about 4 hours now. Well, no, well, 3 hours. Yeah, about 3 hours and 40 minutes. You know, but it might as well be close to 4 hours.
Quick, over here, to safety!
Okay, what's going on? What's happening?
Kachina, how many people do you have left?
They've all made it out.
Okay, that's good. What's
it's
happening
the
now?
Traveler and Paimon. They're here.
I mean, I know it's Abyss, but it's like, can we see anything, or...?
What's the situation?
Yes.
There's a trapped caravan that needs our help. We need to rescue them as soon as possible.
Alright, got it. Just point me
We'll
where.
go together.
Got it.
I'm coming too.
Okay, good. Let's go, everyone. Where is everyone? Go, 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 go. Okay, looks like they're up ahead. Okay, again, I feel like we should be... Oh, hold on, someone's getting hurt. Okay, now we're in an instance.
Stay safe. We've got this.
Do we, though? Prioritize. Okay, got it. Gotta take care of this. I forgot this whole gimmick real quick. I'm about to break it. Okay, go, 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 go. And we're done.
I really thought I was done for.
All right, well, we're here now. Let's get you to safety.
I can't thank you enough.
Don't worry about it. We're just glad you're okay. Let's see. Your goods look fine too. Guess the Abyss isn't after Mora.
Okay, let's chit-chat more. Go, 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 go.
That should be the last abyssal pylon near the Children of Echoes.
Wait, have your eyes always been red?
That was scary, but we did it.
Okay, now I'm worried that there's something going on with Mualani now.
By the way, where's Seatlali? I thought she would come with you.
I think she's somewhere else at the
Masters
moment.
of the Nightwind also got attacked, so she went back
Oh,
to
yeah.
help her tribe. She said we can deal with the ancient name later.
Yeah, that makes sense. The attacks are more urgent.
That they are, and also procrastination, lightning bolt lady.
All right, this isn't a good place to talk. Let's head back to the tribe.
Yes, go, go, go. Again, I feel like there should be more... Again, the tone doesn't really match what's currently going on, it seems. Alright, so it looks like we don't have to go too far, so I will keep this in. That's one of the downsides when things are so close. There's no reason to do a transition when it's that close. What was the case?
Looks like a few people were hurt after all. Oh, I should have got here sooner.
The Abyss threw a lot at us at once. I rushed out as soon as I heard the alarm, and there were already so many monsters.
Okay, again, it was only just the one pylon, so it's really not conveying really well on the situation at hand. I'm sorry, but... There's a lot of telling, and there's not enough showing, ultimately.
Before long, Kachina brought over a whole group of warriors, and just like that, we destroyed several pylons as a team.
I mean, yeah, okay, fine. Okay, so yeah, that makes sense, but at the same time,
I wasn't in charge or anything. We just happened to be together.
oh, just take the compliment.
Still, I think this proves that camping in the wild was a great idea. That's how we were able to respond so fast.
Yep.
Sleeping on the wet grass was pretty uncomfortable, but it was worth it.
Don't you have at least bedrolls with you? But regardless, you don't need to be negative, but the situation's not looking okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what the situation's looking like, so, but yeah, not to be a negative Nancy.
You mean the situation in the Night Kingdom, right? Yeah, I feel the same way. We've managed to keep it a secret all this time, but more and more people are realizing something's wrong.
Well, that's probably have to do with the more forces being put out, as well as the constant attacks that are ramping upward, so it's not really take rocket science.
It's impossible not to feel anxious when things are getting worse by the second, and all we can do is wait.
Yeah, and then the people's faith, they're gonna waver, and it's gonna cause things to get worse before it gets better.
And we still don't know when the final two heroes are going to appear.
That just means we need to buy the Pyro Archon more time. Keep pushing, everyone. Every battle is worth something.
Oh, I wish I could have your optimism. But again, you have red eyes. Have you always had red eyes? Comment down below if she's always had red eyes. Maybe it could be a... it could be a red herring. You get it? Her red eyes plus the fish pupils? Huh? Okay, I'll continue.
You really are an eternal optimist, Mualani. You always find a way to cheer people up.
Well, I feel like if anything, it's very easy to focus on the negatives and not... Like, there's so many things to be negative about, ultimately. You know, it's just... You know, so it's really good to have someone that is able to look at the... You know, there's always something to look at in the brighter side of things and really help cheer everyone up.
Why, thank you. I guess it's one of my better qualities.
Yep. Oh, also, here's more exposition. I feel like I've been saying that a lot today.
So, specifics aside, the Pyro Archon confirmed the Gnosis can resolve the crisis, but it comes at a huge price.
If anything, I feel like that may be the aim of what the Abyss is trying to do. That maybe the Abyss wants us to use that specific button.
And somehow the captain finds out about it, goes to fight the Pyro Archon, and calls her out for having a solution but refusing to use it.
I just wonder how many people... I'm trying to remember. It was... Everyone was cleared out at the moment, so it's not like everyone saw... I don't think there was people in the arena besides them. So,
Honestly, if he has the same information as us, I can't really blame him.
It's probably because our plan is so risky. We don't even know if the 6 heroes will reunite in time.
You say that, but I think, if anything, Mavuika knows it's gonna happen.
We talked to Mavuika before we left the stadium. According to her, the cost of the captain's plan is too high.
Well, again, it's a final resort.
And, well, it makes sense. If that was truly the better choice, she would have picked it.
Yeah, I trust the Pyro Archon. When I was upset about Kachina's disappearance, she was really sincere and patient with me. Plus, she burned down all those precious mementos for Kachina. She's already proven how much she values even a single person's life.
Yes, and that also extends to the people in the afterlife, too.
When it comes to Natlan's survival, there's no way she would hold back.
I agree. Maybe the captain weighed the costs and came to his own conclusion, but I'm sure we have different priorities.
Everyone does.
Life is important, but so are history and memory.
Currently, right now, we're on Mavuika's side, too.
As the Archon, she can't tell us everything, but it seems like she wasn't holding anything back this time.
The next question is, if the captain found a new way to save Natlan, how come the Pyro Archon has never heard of it?
Maybe she has, but doesn't consider it even an option, or... I mean, at this point, well, you know, people... You know, there's always a possibility of it, you know, she just doesn't know, but...
Yeah, and isn't he from Snezhnaya? Why would the Fatui want to save Natlan?
Well, I don't know about the Fatui, but I know it seems like the captain himself wants to save Natlan.
This is all super confusing.
I'll just let the plot continue and let it reveal all the twists and the turns, and it'll theoretically all be clear.
We still don't have enough information. Once we figure out what the Fatui are doing, we'll have our answer.
And the explosions and the cutscenes that go along with it.
Let's head back then. Mavuika said her intelligence officers should return soon. With how many Fatui there are, someone's bound to give something away.
Sounds good. I have a few theories of my own. With a bit more information, we just might get to the bottom of the whole thing.
Which means more people and more dialogue.
Wanna join our garrison, Mililani?
I was just about to ask. Count me in. If I was just a bit faster, we could have prevented a few people from getting hurt. People who could help us in the next battle. It's all a chain reaction.
Just be aware of your own limitations as well.
Then you should go register right away. It shouldn't take long. Everyone's looking for people.
Oh, is this the next?
Register? Nah. I'll just follow you around. You know, go where you go, do what you do.
Oh no, she's gonna be your shadow. She's gonna stalk you everywhere now.
Okay, but then you have to follow my orders.
And?
You got it. I just don't want to make the trip back. It's so far. All right. See you all later. Let's get together and celebrate once this is over.
Oh, you betcha!
I believe, considering the track record of Genshin, I believe the next main story update will be the final of Natlan. And then it's just gonna be a whole lot of, like, you know, preludes to the next region. But we'll see. Maybe they'll change it up.